Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Power Vacuum. I'm your host, Belmont. And I don't normally delve into the rumor mill, but because it's Nintendo based, I'm hoping it's more than just a rumor. This article from IGN: Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Switch 2 remake reportedly coming this Christmas, and a new Star Fox this summer. Now, I don't really care about Ocarina of Time. I've played the hell out of it. It was great for its era. I don't even think it's up there with the best of the Zelda games. I know sacrilege, whatever it is. I'm violating the gospel or whatever you want to say. Uh, I'm just really excited about a new Star Fox because it feels like a franchise that they've been sleeping on for far too long. Like there is no reason that we haven't been getting Star Fox games other than Nintendo being lazy. Or well, maybe there is a reason and I just don't know it. But Nintendo's 2026 lineup apparently won't include a new 3D Mario. That's interesting, isn't it? They must be working. I don't expect them to put out a Mario game every year, even though they almost do. But you expect a major company like Nintendo to put something out at least once a year, right? A new Star Fox game and a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake are among numerous unannounced Nintendo games reportedly headed to Switch 2 this year. All right, so we're getting deep into the rumor mill, so I apologize about any of this. And Tom Phillips here at IGN, thank you for putting Star Fox first because that's where it belongs. Let's get back to the article. That's according to noted internet tipster, okay, Natethehate, all right, who accurately leaked the Switch 2's reveal date last year alongside other details of the console, and whose information today has been backed up by VGC sources. Perhaps surprisingly, 2026 will reportedly not be the year we see a major new 3D Mario game, though Nintendo's long awaited follow up to Super Mario Odyssey will apparently be ready for 2027. Speaking via his podcast, Nate the Hate said that Nintendo's new Star Fox game would be announced in April and has been intended as a surprise reveal following the character's just confirmed appearance in the Super Mario Galaxy movie, where incredibly he will be voiced by Glenn Powell. The game will apparently launch later in 2026 and include online multiplayer. Okay, so if this guy's rumors are correct, I'm all in on this Star Fox game, which sucks because I don't have a Switch 2, which means I'm gonna have to buy a Switch 2 because I fucking love Star Fox. And multiplayer, dude, what are we doing? Are we doing some deep space like dogfighting missions? Because I'm into that, way into that. It's been a quiet period of late for Star Fox fans, with no new game since 2016's Wii U exclusive Star Fox Zero, which was very mediocre. Well, not even very it was just okay. I don't even think it breached into mediocre. It's like below whatever's below mediocre, but above bad. I mean, it didn't scratch the Star Fox itch for me. I guess I don't know. We'll see what the next one does. Um, where was I? I was in the middle of a sentence, wasn't I? Developed by Nintendo and Platinum Games, it arrived to mixed reviews and remains one of the few titles from the Wii U era never to get a Switch port. 2017, meanwhile, saw the public release of retro SNES game Star Fox 2, which was completed but never released until the arrival of the SNES Classic Edition micro console. And it was a fun game. If you haven't played it, emulate it. It's out there now, or just go buy one of the SNES Classic Editions. Don't buy them from eBay. You can find them cheaper online. Where was I? It's claimed that Nintendo isn't planning to hold a general Nintendo what to hold isn't planning told hold. That's what it says right there. Uh, it's claimed that Nintendo isn't planning to hold a general Nintendo Direct broadcast now for another 3 months, when it's expected to broadcast its usual reveal first held each June. That said, this summer is then expected to feature a flurry of previously announced Switch 2 games finally make their debut. Splatoon, adventure spinoff Splatoon Raiders, Rhythm Heaven, Groove, and Fire Emblem Fortune Weave. Well, okay, that caught me off balance. Rhythm Heaven, Groove, comma, and Fire Emblem Fortune Weave. A new Switch sports game was also mentioned, though its release sounds less certain. Finally, other Switch 2 editions re-releases are also expected for the excellent Pikmin 4 as well as Xenoblade 2. The end of the year currently looks to be including From Software's Switch 2 exclusive The Duskbloods and the Nintendo's own The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake, though details of this remain unclear. What the fuck is Duskbloods and why is this the first time I'm hearing about it? Now I have a whole new thing to research. Has anybody else heard about this? Am I the only one? Am I losing my mind here? From Software is just dropping Nintendo exclusives now? Like, what are we doing? What world is this? I woke up in another dimension again. In the second half of 2026, approaching the holidays, if not the holidays, what? Approaching the holidays, if not the holidays, we are going. All right, IGN, get a fucking copy editor. Holy shit. All right. We are going to receive an Ocarina of Time remake from Switch 2, Nate the Hate said. This is something I was a bit hesitant about in January because I didn't think it was something they do. I'm hearing an Ocarina of Time remake. I don't have details as to what type of scope this has. Maybe we get a 1-1 remake like akin to Demon Souls, or maybe a remake that is free to explore design choices. Ugh. Just remake games if you're gonna be bothered with remaking them, make them faithful. This year marks Zelda's 40th anniversary, though Nintendo let the franchise's actual birthday pass last month with no fanfare, which is absolutely true because I didn't even realize that Zelda was 40 years old. Nintendo, shame on you. You should have done like a special edition coin like you did with Year of the Luigi. So Luigi got a celebration and fucking Zelda didn't? Hold on. Stop. Time out. What are we doing, Nintendo? Like Zelda is one of the biggest titles in the fucking world, and you didn't celebrate its 40th anniversary? Are you insane? Oh man, that's what a waste. Nintendo knows how to just waste their properties. They make too much money. They make so much money that they could be making more money and they don't even care. That's like the whole point of the lawsuit with freaking um I just forgot the name, Pocket Pair. Like, they don't care about the money. They've spent, I think, 3 times now on this lawsuit than they are asking for in restitution because it's not about the money with Nintendo. It's about the image and about the control. God, 40 years and no anniversary, whatever. All right. It seemed unlikely the company would ignore it completely, and a major game launch this Christmas would act as a good lead into next year's live action Legend of Zelda movie due out on May 7th, 2020. It's May 7th? So they're like, they have to be almost done with principal photography for the Zelda movie if it's going to be due by May 7th. Because you need at least 6 months for special effects. I would say a year to be safe, but like, come on. May 7th. That's so close. That's like 18 months, if that, not even 17 now. As for Nintendo's next big 3D Mario game, this will arrive in 2027. The project has been a long time in the making, with Super Mario Odyssey now almost a decade old, while some staff members work on last year's Donkey Kong Bonanza. What's it, Bonanza? It's because I want to say banana. Other members of the team have clearly been busy building what's next for Nintendo's mascot. And while there's no suggestion, this is actually the reason for a 2027 launch. Keeping Mario for next year means he doesn't clash with the arrival of GTA 6. So, what are you, yeah, that's a bold assumption to assume, a majorly bold assumption that GTA 6 is actually coming out this year. So what are your hopes for the Ocarina remake? A faithful blah 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 blah. What are your hopes for the remake? Listen, I said it before, I'll say it again. If you're gonna remake something, just be faithful. Update the graphics, keep the story and the elements as close to the original as you can. That's what fans want. That's what they loved. They just want to see a prettier version. They don't want a whole new game. Like, look at what Final Fantasy VII did. They gave fans what they want in a way, but then didn't give them what they actually asked for. And a lot of people like it. A lot of people hated it. I think it brought more new people into the franchise, which is cool, but remakes got to be faithful, man. Look at Resident Evil 2. I consider it one of the best remakes ever. And it's, for the most part, very faithful to the original. And that's what makes it good. Resident Evil 2 is probably my favorite Resident Evil out of the original series. I'd say 1 through 5, it's my favorite. I've never played 6 ever, never touched it. I watched my friend play it a little bit, and it looks like the best way to deal with zombies is just to spin kick them the whole game. I was just like, will you just spin kick every zombie and that's it? You're good? Okay. And 7 and 8 I haven't played because, well, I started to play 7 and got stuck in a loop and my game got bugged to where I don't remember anybody's name. The old man was chasing me in a circle and it wouldn't move to the next part. And then my friend came over who'd beaten the game several times so I could show him what was going on. And I guess the old lady was out on the porch during a part of the game. She wasn't even supposed to be out of the kitchen yet. And he was like, "My game's bugged. I need to start a new one." And I was like, "I'm several hours in. Fuck that." Uh that's my experience with Resident Evil 7. Haven't played Resident Evil 8. I don't know why I'm talking about Resident Evils. Oh, remakes. So I'm on an article with Nintendo, but let's just say Star Fox. That's all I really care about. I don't care about a Zelda remake. Give me a new Zelda game instead. I do care about the new Star Fox. I am super hyped for the new Star Fox. I'm gonna see what else I can find out about it. If it's, right around the corner, like, is it just an we'll get more information soon, hopefully, at the Nintendo Direct. We'll see what's going on with that. Maybe I'll cover it. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I've been busy lately. Crazy busy. That's why I haven't done videos as much. And I need to do an update video for Control. Glad I remembered that. But I'm rambling now. So, I'm pretty much done talking about the article. So, that's all I have for this video. This is your host, Belmont, signing out.